baseball on the show for you now as we present coverage from the AAA East. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between... It's baseball. It's the show. And Luis Perdomo will be on the mound. Now at the plate is Jack Wolf,
the third baseman.
Yeah, like you can. Come on. Wolf.
First pitch on the way. Way late on the fastball for strike one. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. Come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic.
On the back.
You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Now at the plate, Jack Wolf. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jack Wolf. Let's go.
And now the first pitch. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit.
Pick it up.
And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away. And how about that? He just tallied his first hit in AAA. A nice moment as we see the ball being tossed into the dugout there. That'll end up on a trophy case someplace.
Yeah, that's exciting for him, and I'm sure.
Next to stand in is Jack Wolf. Singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So as he circles the bases, he celebrates his first AAA home run. A nice moment in his young career.
You got that right, Matt. For a hitter, there's nothing better than driving the ball over the wall. And obviously, organizations love to have guys coming through the minors that can do it.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Jack Wolf.
That last at-bat, he didn't crush that changeup for a home run, but listen, a home run is a home run. This guy's awfully strong, and he can hit it out to any part of the ballpark.
Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. He's right there. And that's out number 1. Digging in next, Harold Ramirez. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Here's a pop-up now. Wolf waits on it. 1 away.
I'm sure his eyes...
Stepping up is Owen Miller, struck out in his last trip to the plate. Here's the 0-1 pitch. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Now at the plate, here is Fernando Mendoza. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Mendoza.
Hit to third. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits. Striding in is Jack Wolf, grounded out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a liner. This is foul for the first strike.
Hey, it's your pitch. Drive it deep. Here we go, baby.
Pitch on the way. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap.
Come on, Dig. Go hard.
He's around first, heading for 2. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third.
Get out, flash.
And he is in there.
It's rare to hit a triple, but he's knocking on the door of history right now. In addition to that 3-bagger, which is the hardest one to get, he already has a home. And this will wind up being one of those kind of saves you used to see back in the 70s. I'll tell you, He was on fumes at the end there, but he found a way to get it done.
11-1 at the end of this one. The Nashville Sound jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Luis Perdomo earned his 9th win of the year. Scott Moss struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Columbus Clippers and the Nashville Sounds. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up. Next, it'll be Jack Wolf. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. To the left side, but it's well fouled.
Hey, great job by the offense right here to put a number up on the board and allow this young gun to go out on the mound, relax a little bit, and establish that good fastball.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Mirabel will slide over and put this one away.
Get dirty,
that's out number 1. And he's safe.
Okay, here's the defense for the away team. And one of the best guys on the defensive side of the...
So now to the plate, Jack Wolf.
The third baseman.
No balls and 1 strike. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Pitch and drive. Let's go, big dog.
A 1 pitch on its way.
Check out 1-1. Ball, that's out. Hey, real keen eye right there. That's a boy.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Right fielder coming on. He can't get there as it falls in.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet...
And now in the box, Jack Wolf singled in his last at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So they pick up no runs, no hits. And now here is Aaron Bracho. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Down the third baseline. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Now into the box, Jack Wolf flew out last time up.
Jack Wolf.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Popped up. Naylor in foul ground. And no one will get this one.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
Swing and a liner. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire.
10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. Columbus scored 10 runs on the way to victory. Daniel Espino earns his 8th victory of the season as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Time for baseball of the minor league variety. Up next, Jack Wolf. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Sent on the ground out to second. For the first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Stepping in once again is Jack Wolf. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Soft liner to the right side. In there, the base hit. He'll hold it second, and there are 2 aboard now. Next up is Jack Wolf. Singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Next to dig in, Jack Wolf.
Third baseman, Jack Wolf.
From the stretch. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit.
Find the ball.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot...
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are two different... Run.
When you get to the AAA level, you know exactly how close you are to making the major leagues. Sean Casey, you know more than a little about that. You only had to spend 20 games at AAA before you got the call to the majors for the first time. What's it like being on the doorstep of the show?
Well, when you get to AAA, this is where you really want to impress because you know the next call-up is the big leagues, and that's what you've been dreaming about your whole life. So, you know, I think one thing when you get to AAA, there are a lot more veteran players, too. A lot of guys that have been up and down the big leagues, not so many young kids like there were in the lower levels. So it's definitely a different environment in AAA. But as a player, though, when you know you're there, you could start to sense, like, okay, I just got to put up some good numbers. I got to be myself and play as hard as I can. And that next call is going to be the big leagues. And that's where dreams are made.
Future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the first of this three. It's baseball on the show.
Ball, take your base.
At the plate now is Jack Wolf. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Here you go.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Number 10 is there, and he has it for the out. Next to hit, Jack Wolf. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit in the air to right field. Ramirez able to track it down for the 3rd out. And stepping in, Jack Wolf. He flew out in his last AB. First offering on its way. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch until he proves he can lay off of it.
A swing and a ground ball to 3rd. Scooped up, and a good throw gets in 1 go. Now that brings up Josh Naylor.
The first baseman.
The 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to 3rd. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to 1st, so a good comeback there as he gets the 1st out of the inning. Striding forward now is the DH, Will Benson. 0 for 2 for him to this point. This one's down to 3rd. He's got it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 1 hit. 7th inning ready to roll, and set to go as the third baseman, Jack Wolf. Line drive to left. Number 10 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Next up, Jack Wolf.
Now that.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Hit out towards second. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Zach Godley earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From our partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Minor League Baseball on the show. So next to hit is Jack Wolf.
The third baseman.
Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. A ball that's carrying. But he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall.
On the bag, right here.
And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
And that's his 2nd triple of the season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the 3-bagger.
So now here is Jack Wolf looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat.
Hey now, here we go.
He's set, and the pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 1, if not both of them, home. But the throw is well up the line, and a 2nd run's going to score.
Man, he was not messing around here.
Into the box, Jack Wolf. He doubled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Slow roller down the third baseline. Scooped up. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So the next to bat will be Jack Wolf. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Pareda is over, and he's got it for the 1st out of the inning. And now, Rene Rivera singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt. Now to the plate, Jack Wolf popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Boy, not a bad way to end the month. He gets his 3rd hit of this game, and I'm not so sure, Mark, he's going to look forward to
The final run score now is over. For the victorious Clippers, 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 8 on base.
Welcome to MLB The Show, and this ready now is Jack Wolf.
The third baseman, Jack Wolf.
First pitch on its way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. He's running. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases.
Go on.
And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
might have had the hit and run on right there because he was definitely moving on the pitch. So he's able to cruise home all the way from first.
Next, it'll be Aaron Bracho, swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. Popped up. Wolf takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Jack Wolf. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. This one's flared off to the right side. Bracho trying to get there, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch.
Stepping in next, Jack Wolf. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is. Slapped hard the opposite way. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on.
So next to bat will be Jack Wolf. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Drilled to the left side. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
There's a saying amongst the offense, Dan, anybody can get 3 hits in a game.
So now to the plate, Fernando Mendoza. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, I know, Matty. It's been a really nice run for him, and hey, it's not over yet. You know he's his moment.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So no runs here. So now a guy making a lot of noise in this one, Jack Wolf. He's got his sights set on a 5-hit ball game here. From the belt, the pitch, and that's by him. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
Goodness. 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
Swing and a liner. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so...
So stepping in is Harold Ramirez. Potential tying run for him at third base. The 0-1 on its way. This is hit softly to third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. Next to hit is number 10. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Slow little roller to third. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month.
The more I see of this guy, the more I'm convinced he has what it takes to be an impact player at the major league level. A lot of folks are on board with that. He is really impressing people around the game. Mike Lowell is with me today. Mike, what are the things you look for in a prospect that tell you he's going to be a star at the major league level?
Well, I think the first thing I look for is where's the wow factor? What does he do to really open my eyes? And then the second thing is, does he show me once? Is he just a guy in batting practice that can hit the ball over the lights? Or is he a guy that, you know, when the clock hits, you know, game time, can he do the same? My second thing is, I would say it's got to be, does he show me that every day in, day out? Does he have the ability to do it consistently? I don't want a guy that can do it 3 days a week. I need a guy that can do it 5 or 6 days a week. You know, so that consistency, I think the minor leagues have a lot of guys that have big league ability. Can you have big league sustainability? I think is a big factor. And this guy's really impressing me, showing me that he can do it day in, day out, and he's opening a lot of eyes for a good reason.
League Baseball is live and on the air. Digging in will be Jack Wolf.
Batting third, the third baseman, Jack.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's in.
Fellas, our visiting team, as they take the field after a scoreless top half, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
So here is Marco Luciano, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Now it'll be Jack Wolf. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Gibson is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Cole Peterson, runner in scoring position with 2 guns. 1-1. On the ground to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Next, here is Jack Wolf. Flew out last time up. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Gonzalez will put this one away, and the side is retired. So striding in to start the 9th is Jack Wolf. And they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Mud Hens used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back.
4 runs on 4 hits, 2 errors. They left 4 runners on base.
The team's future stars are on. Now to the plate, here is Jack Wolf. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Grounded to third. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. On now to the top half of inning number 2. So now into the box is Jack Wolf. 0 down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball.
Now at the plate is Jack Wolf.
Offense just needs to find a way to get that pass the baton mentality. Starts 1 at bat at a time. I know they need base runners clearly. Maybe if they could get a few guys on the pillow, someone.
Now to bat, Jack Wolf grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Shot back up the middle. And that'll get down for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he will make it around as he gets in there at third on what was a terrible throw. Throw won't get him.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish.
No errors. They left 7 men on base.
Time for baseball of the minor league. Dana Farley, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy loves pitching at home. He's had a little bit of a rough go pitching on the road so far this season, but he's pitched really well in his home environment, and I'm sure he's glad and comfortable that he's pitching at home in this one. Hopefully, he can string together another strong home start.
And the throw to first is in time. So now here is Jack Wolf looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. There's a line drive, base hit to left field. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. Next to stand in is Jack Wolf. He singled in his first AB. Hit to short.
Run it out.
And there's out number 2. Now at the plate, Jack Wolf. He bounced out last time up. Fouled off. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Looped out towards short, and that'll be the second out. Stepping up is Jack Wolf,
the third baseman. Jack Wolf.
And now the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike.
So now your third. Hey, no one better right now, kid. Here we go.
To third. There's 1 on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. And this evening's contest.
Talking with Cliff Floyd, and Cliff, when you're in AAA, those pitchers are making fewer mistakes and they've got a better read on you. You have to be on your toes as a hitter.
No, you do. And you know what? They come to get you. They know you're the big prospect, and if they can get you out, guess what? You know, they get the call, right? So that was my job, just understanding what they was trying to do to me. I was struggling, but when you deal with adversity there, it helps you a tiny bit at the next level. I felt like, you know, in AAA, I was rushing stuff. I wasn't allowing the game to come to me. But once I started seeing a few of the pitches, you know, the second time through, it allowed me to make those adjustments. The biggest thing for me was making adjustments on the fly. I learned that at an early age. It helped me just mentally slow everything down and make those adjustments, knowing what a guy was trying to do with me, knowing what situations, you know, was on the horizon. First and third, defense back, ground ball to second base. I know I'm the guy that's supposed to hit the home runs and all this stuff. But if the defense is giving me a ground out to second, take it. Those are things that help you at the big league level.